shiny.
Well, it's different, isn't it?
I like it.
Yeah, it's definitely different. We ain't never had one this nice. Yeah.
So is it done? Or what else do you like?
Still like a little bit of buff on it to polish it.
Yeah.
Just need to polish it now. May as well get it and get it out of the way, right? No? No?
Run a Zeus tool over it?
Yeah. Slip a Zeus tool off and down the side or something?
If you're gonna scratch it, scratch this panel.
Yeah, before we put the deal back on up. It looks pretty good.
I like it a lot.
So you can buff it. Yeah, I've already got one over here.
What do you think? Is it what you expected?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's shiny. You know, I don't know what I expected until I get it all put together.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just different. It's like you got something one certain way the whole time you've ever had it.
Yeah.
You know, and which has been years now. You know, regardless that this is the second Nova.
Still though.
This is exactly what the other Nova would look like if we painted it shiny.
Yep.
So I love it. It definitely takes some getting used to, but yeah, no, I love it. I still can't help but to wonder though.
What it looked like with the
What
black
it would
vinyl
look like-
top?
no, right.
Oh man, why you got to do that?
Like,
So what's he doing here? Like,
he's buffing it right now. He wet sanded it. All this, see how it's real dull?
yeah.
Can't get this part real good. But
So you actually take sandpaper to it? once
sandpaper. Yeah. It just really depends on
What?
Usually you start off with 1,000 and then 1,500 and then sometimes you end
The
in
grit of the
2,000.
sandpaper?
Yes.
So why do you
What did
do that?
end in? 1,500? Oh, you ended in 3,000? Yeah. Because it makes it shinier and it gets out any imperfections and it's what makes it look like glass.
Oh, okay.
Versus an orange peel.
I didn't realize you actually sanded a finished product.
That's why you put so much clear on it, because you wet sand a couple of them off.
I gotcha.
So, you know, of course it doesn't matter inside here what this looks like, so he won't do anything with this. I wouldn't have cared if he even wet sanded and buffed this at all. Just like those side pieces of the front end down there. It wouldn't have mattered to me if he wet sanded and buffed them or not. They're carbon, and unless you spend a lot of time getting it all really straight,
Yeah.
you're gonna see waves and stuff in them anyways. So it's not a big deal to me. And then not to mention, even if you do spend the time to get it all really, really, really straight, you're Zeusing into something. And everywhere there's a Zeus,
Pulls it
it's gonna
in.
pull it in. Therefore, making it not look straight.
Yeah.
See, so you can tell he didn't wet sand this. It probably don't shine like this over here, but on something like this,
Yeah.
Pull it off this way a little more.
something going down the track on this car before, yeah, it sucks. But it wasn't that big of a deal. We lose the door now, it's gonna be a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, see those imperfections? He could wet sand those to where you wouldn't really
Just kind of like the little ripple or something.
Yeah. Or dirt in the paint, or a hair, or a bug crawls through it, you know. That'll work. Dad, I may just come out here and bring my rivet gun and my big rivets and put that on, and then I can rivet some of the Zeus's on to where whenever we take this thing home, we're not piling a bunch of this stuff in the back. We're assembling it here. And then we take it up.
You want to take it home or you want to take it to my house?
I mean, all this stuff is at my house.
Okay. Well,
So,
I mean,
we definitely got to leave here and go by your house to get the front end.
yeah,
And the
I
hood
still
and all
want to do
that.
some more buffer on the front end. That's fine. But I was just thinking about, is it going to be in your way?
No, because I got to put it all together, and then after that, it'll go in its own.
Oh,
I'll put it in the stacker. Like the stacker just doesn't take it from track to track, you know. The stacker's home.
Well, back at the shop. It's looking killer. Time to really put it all back together now.
Yeah, now for more work.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's
But this is the part. This is the best part, though. The more stuff we start putting on this, the better it looks, in my opinion. So.
oh yeah.
As soon as you get a car out of the paint booth, you look at it and you're like, you know, and you don't really, I don't know, it's tougher to vision it. And once you start putting it back together, especially if it's an old car and there's a lot of chrome that goes back on it.
Yeah.
But as soon as we put the wheels back on it and the wing on it, it's gonna start coming back.
Man, the paint looks good though.
It does. He's still got it whenever he wants to.
I can't wait to see the carbon fiber wing on it.
I know. Kind of a mess.
Dusty.
Yeah. Kind of filthy. So, yeah, no, I mean, I think that's where we need to start, is back here, because we don't plan on putting the engine back in it today. We shipped off the oil pan for the engine to Moroso so that they can look at it and, you know, duplicate it. Mm-hmm. And for the spare motor that we have being built. Actually, it's not being built yet, it's being made.
Yeah. Like,
they are whittling
that thing is chunks of billet.
It's chunks of
aluminum
billet right now. So hopefully a lot of that stuff's going to take time. Hopefully all that stuff comes together all about the same timeline, but we still haven't heard anything about NPK, so we're not even real sure when we're going to need to do this. But we want to get it together. We want to get it running. We will, I'm sure, at some point test it again. We're not going to tear the whole car apart and then just assume that everything goes back together fine. But put the tail lights in it, put the wing on it, put the back bumper on it, all that shit, and it's going to start coming back to life.
Man, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that thought this thing was white when I posted that Instagram picture.
Yeah. Yeah, but just think if it was.
Oh.
I kind of feel like maybe one day this thing will be white. I don't know. We'll see. I bet if I ever painted this thing white, it wouldn't go back. Once you go white, you don't go back.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, let's start bolting some stuff on this thing. It looks funny without at least a wing.
It does. It does. Yeah, but the wing is.
It really ties the whole car together, dude.
It does. Once you see something for so many years the way that it is, and then you take it off, a regular Nova doesn't look weird without a wing, but this car looks weird with no wing.
Yep.
So I'm gonna start just riveting shit on.
First things first, the bumper.
First things first, I think the bumper has to be first. Ugh.
Bunch of aluminum shits on there.
Yeah.
You don't want to sit on those. Poke you in the butt. So the bumper is actually a two-piece deal because of how it's cut out in the center for the wheelie bars and stuff to fit. So it's kind of awkward to put on.
It is. It's you know, it is what it is, but it does kind of suck to put on. But it's not that bad. The only thing is that there's a shim that, you know, that goes underneath here, just a little barrel. Once you get that on, then this is just a rivet. These under here are rivets, but these right here, they're nutted.
Oh.
Because if you remember, and they don't need to be anymore, but if you remember, when Travis did all this back here, we had the water pump and everything back here. And if we were gonna change out the water pump, he made this piece right here bolt all on to where you could pull it off and get access to all that. So all of these, now I'm gonna have to go over here and find, you know, because I'm very, very organized person. I'm gonna go over here and find all these bolts.
Yeah.
Find this piece right here, which, you know.
So you know right where it's at.
I'm sure I know right where they're at.
Walked right over to it, knew exactly where it was at.
Like, look, in baggies and everything.
Yeah, so super organized around here.
Look, that's the back window. Boom.
Zoosed in. We're having the same thing done to the old car right now.
Oh, dude, did you see the pictures of it?
Yeah. So the old car used to be just wood screwed in, like literally. Those were literally wood screws, man.
Hey, turns out we used to fucking build a lot of speaker boxes and shit, man. There's wood screws everywhere around here.
So the new car is actually Zeused in with some little 5/16 Zeus's, maybe. I don't know.
I think that's what they are, is 5/16.
They're a smaller Zeus, and there's just quite a few of them. And man, it's so much nicer. You don't have to worry about shaking the back glass out like we did on the old car on the last pass.
Yes.
And it also makes it easier whenever I want to get back here and clean a little.
Yep.
So used to, like in the old car, I'd have to lay all funky over the cage, and I still couldn't reach.
Oof. That was one good thing about Kentucky, man.
Yeah.
He could get back there too.
He could wiggle back in there and.
These deals, for as simple as they are, they fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of people don't like these. This is our on-off switch.
I love it.
Right now it's on. That's off. That's as simple as that.
But watch how easy it is to turn on. Do it.
Just you just roll it and it pops out.
And on. But instead, people want to come back here and they'll fucking pull it off.
And they pull it. And as soon as they pull it, it's over.
Yeah.
This whole red piece comes off.
Because it's just plastic threads.
Yes.
So.
Or if they screw it the wrong way, there's 2-3 threads is all, and the whole thing's falling off. So
I like it. I think it's cool. It's nice and light.
No, I love
the only thing I would change about it is if it was lit up. That'd be pretty cool.
I love the whole concept of it. In my opinion, it may even be better if it's just a toggle.
Oh yeah, no, we could do that.
Flip the toggle. You know what I mean? But you'd have to let everybody know that's what it's for.
Yeah.
I mean, this is red back here, and it says stop on it.
Yeah.
You know,
I like this because like that's on, right?
Yep.
No, that's off.
That's off.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
or
on.
You could.
Yep.
Same thing.
Yeah.
All these little 2 wires have to do right here is run to the front, and then it hits that basically it's a big solenoid, and it tells it to turn on.
We'd have to make sure if it was somebody besides me back here flipping the chutes on that. You know how mad you'd be if the car died when you were fixing the stage?
I've been mad back there already. I know. That's why now, before I get in the car, I try to make sure that deal's already on.
Yeah.
So, yes, no, it's very frustrating. Because these will move a lot.
Man. Wing really ties the car together, dude.
Yes. It's like a good carpet.
Yeah.
Carbon, like a good rug.
Fiber. It looks so cool. So Don Dial made us some new seal plates that are NPK legal. Just got those bolted on.
How dumb. But yes, they are. They're now 8 inches. you know, the whole way, right there. This is 9. We go from here to the bottom. I don't know. I mean, everything's gray rules.
Yeah.
So that's the way I interpreted the rules.
Mm-hmm.
So if we get to NPK and they go, oh no, that's a 1/2 inch too long. Ah, well,
Yep.
it is what it is.
Just mess up Richard's new paint.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that looks so cool.
Here, you need to drill this.
Huh?
Drill these.
Okay.
Oh man, that thing is shiny.
It's
I can see the reflection of my truck in it.
dude, it's different. Like we've talked about, man. You've had something for so long one way. I mean, and it's already filthy. Look at it. You've had something for so long one way, and then you change it up a little bit, and
I mean, this isn't really a little bit.
now.
So the motor and the motor isn't back in it yet, but we finally got the car all put back together. Everything is assembled on it. You know, we got the new carbon fiber wing that they put together. Man, that's cool looking. Your dad killed it on the paint.
Yeah, it looks good. Like, I'll know more. It's just always been flat black, you know? So, you know, I'm not great with change.
You're terrible with change.
You know, I said not great. You know, we could have left it at that, but, you know, it's, I'm not saying I don't like it because it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, but I'll know more after we're out racing it, and, you know, I just don't want it to be like, look at this chip, you know, in the paint, because it was never like that before, because we didn't really care. It's a race car. We use this as a tool to make money, to win races, you know, to everything that we do. This is our tool. And I mean, look around at my fleet. None of my fleet is just out of control, badass. Even though at one point, most of them are, because Dad paints them, you know, like the 55. I wasn't too worried about it. Just like I'm not too worried about this. And Dad's nitpicking everything, and he doesn't like how much all the carbon parts are soaking the paint up. But it's a race car, you know? I mean, look, it's beautiful. So, but trying to maintain that beautiful look, that's not really us. Like,
I keep my shit pretty shiny.
I don't. I don't. I like it, and it looks good. It's just, you know, the flat black has always been, is the car dirty? Yeah, you know. Well, you can definitely tell when this car is going to be dirty.
Mm-hmm.
So, it looks killer, though. I am ready to get the motor in it and fire it up, put it on the 2-step, and then put it in its home for it to be ready for NPK.
Or, you know.
Or whatever else. Any other no prep stuff that we might do.
Yeah.
Or any other regular prep stuff that we might do.
Yeah.
You never know. We had this car at a couple of Pro Mod races throughout the last couple years, and we enjoyed it. We had a good time.
Oh, yeah.
So we're not going to strictly stick to one type of racing. We're not going to strictly stick to street racing, track racing, whether it be...
We're going to race.
Whether it be Pro Mod, radials, no prep, you know, we're going to get in where we fit in.
Yeah. So this is going to be it. The new, well, I mean, it's not new anymore. The NPK car is now shiny. You know, we teased you guys with a couple pictures of it here and there. A lot of you thought it was going to be white. We really wanted to paint it white. It was talked about a lot, but shiny black will do, and man, it looks gorgeous. So we'll go ahead and put it back in the shop, get it up on the Pro Jacks or the lift, whatever, get it ready to put the motor in, and we'll see you guys next time.